Yo, welcome back. You already know who it is. It's your boy MadeMenMelo coming to you back live with another top 10 from Vinny's Tube. We have volume 2 of the top 10 anime saves. If you haven't seen volume 1, go check it out right now. I did that, I think, like 2 weeks ago. If I'm being accurate, about 2 weeks ago. But go check that reaction playlist. It is in there, or you can search in the toolbox and it'll definitely pop up. So let's see another round of last second saves. Let's get it.
Video sponsored by King's Raid. King's Raid is a free-to-play side-scrolling RPG mobile game where you can recruit epic characters to create your own raid gang to take out large-scale world bosses and dragons for bunches of awesome loot. Right now they're celebrating their 1000-day anniversary, so a special festival dungeon will be available until November the 19th. You'll also get rewards for 7 days just for logging in. So what are you waiting for? Check the link in the description and download the game for free. You wanted more, so here we are. The last time we looked at some of the most intense and clutch anime saves, we couldn't get it down to just 10 moments. That's why we're looking at another 10. So strap on your seatbelts, sit back and enjoy the ride. Let's take a trip down memory lane and relive more of the closest anime saves.
Minato.
Shine.
We kick off with Meliodas saving Elizabeth in the 7 Deadly Sins. After a failed attempt at killing the demon warrior with Arc, Elizabeth's moments away from death until Meliodas pops out of nowhere, dropping the demon with a punch to the gut. Now, we know main characters of shonen anime rarely stay dead, so in a series like the 7 Deadly Sins, where everyone is OP, I had my reservations about death sticking, especially a character like Meliodas. Now, that doesn't make his save any less epic though. The touching reunion and affirmation of Elizabeth's faith in Meliodas is the icing on the cake.
That old sucker.
みんなも下がってあとは私たちに任せてミカサ
Ninth on the list is Mikasa saving Krista. Now, Mikasa's no stranger to saving someone. What else would you expect from one of the most badass women in Attack on Titan? Rushing to the endangered Ymir, Krista comes face to face with a Titan. But before she's eaten, in comes Mikasa, effortlessly killing the Titan. She comes in with reinforcements led by Hanji, with the humans laying waste to the army of Titans, all of them falling victim to the good old neck slash.
Fire Force. That's an anime I need to get into as well.
Shinra saving Tamaki comes in at 8th on the list. In one of the signature moments of the Fire Force, Tamaki's on the receiving end of a beatdown from Rekka, who turns out to be a bad guy. Revealing his plan to create artificial infernals, he kicks and stomps the helpless girl for her lack of loyalty. Then, in comes Shinra. Having sensed Tamaki's distress signal, Shinra descends from the sky like a demon and stops Rekka in the face, burying the lieutenant's face deep into the floor in an explosive entrance. Not many people find Tamaki to be an appealing character in the cast of Fire Force, but I personally like her. I'm pretty sure that a lot of you changed your opinion with this episode, especially when seeing her cry like that at the end after getting betrayed by the person she looked up to. I'd say this is also the part where her relationship with Shinra starts moving forward. Who knows if it's the start of a new development in the future.
Fairy Tail.
7th place on the list goes to Laxus saving Fairy Tail. This is truly a momentous arc in the making. Before the Tenro Island arc, the last we'd seen of Laxus is his departure from the guild at the end of his own arc. After seeing the error of his ways by Natsu in an intense battle, Laxus left Fairy Tail in order to do some soul-searching of his own. Now, with the rest of his guild in trouble against Hades and Makrov out of commission, Laxus makes his move, interrupting the battle against Hades. Just before Hades can strike the finishing blow on Natsu, Laxus enters with a bolt of lightning that stuns Hades. Now, who doesn't love a good old redemption story? The prodigal son returns and comes back with a bang. This arc's one of the last before the now mimetic power creep and Nakama power thing really started plaguing the series, and Laxus' much-awaited return serves as one of the key highlights.
波動の33総括位
Ken-chan! Ken-chan!
Sixth is a memorable moment in Bleach, featuring Kenpachi and Byakuya. With his oath to protect and his knack of arriving in the nick of time, you'd expect Ichigo to appear in another of these lists again. However, the tables have turned this time as he's the recipient of a last-second save for once. Even with his newfound power, Ichigo gets pushed to the corner in a battle against the freshly revealed Espada number 0. It'd appear that even his new powers couldn't handle the sheer anger that fuels Yami's transformation. Thankfully though, two captains with whom he had fights with earlier, Kenpachi and Byakuya, arrive, returning the favor of him saving them in the Soul Society arc. Ichigo heads on his way to Aizen, leaving Yami with the bickering captains.
Hi, Floridians.
Yes,
Looking
sir.
for real-time
Kenpachi was
homeowners
having fun.
insurance rates? Your local Great Florida Insurance.
Black Clover.
At number 5 is the badass Yami saving the Black Balls from Veto. The battle against Veto's a test of character for the Black Balls. With Yami sidelined from the battle thanks to spatial magic, the Black Balls are left to fend for their own. In a long and grueling battle, the squad comes out victorious, and Asta delivers what seems to be the finishing blow to the elf. Unsurprisingly though, the battle doesn't end there. After all, it's quite expected for a boss fight to end with the enemy having one last trick up his sleeve, the good old self-destruction button. If he's not going to win, he might as well take down the whole Seabed Temple with him. That's when Yami finally breaks through and slices through Veto's magic. He might have only come to strike the finishing blow on the fallen enemy, but who knows what might have happened if Yami hadn't come through at this vital moment.
Damn.
うちの団員が世話になったなあばよ
Right? Take a look. Saitama!
ちょっと待ってろ。今珍海賊とやらをぶっ飛ばすからな。
At number 4, Moomin Rider saved by Saitama in One Punch Man. Now you got a feel for Moomin Rider. He's as low ranked as heroes come, a far cry from the titular One Punch Man Saitama. Nevertheless, he had his moment of glory in the battle against Deep Sea King. Despite being outclassed by the villain who'd shown everyone a glimpse of his power, the underdog hero fought on. Now encouraged by the onlookers, Moomin Rider launches an ultimately ineffective attack on the Deep Sea King, and as expected, gets defeated. That's when Saitama comes in with an epic save and in true OPM fashion, finishes off the villain with his signature one punch.
Punched a hole in that boy's chest.
悪運尽きたさあそれはどうかなてめえは
Our runner-up on this list is Monkey D. Dragon saving Luffy. Appearing again after cementing a place among the most badass dads in anime, Monkey D. Dragon saves his son in an amazing scene in Logtown. Finding himself in deep trouble against Smoker, Luffy gets saved by a massive gust of wind that blows away the Marines. The source of the gust and the savior of our protagonist? None other than his father, the notorious Monkey D. Dragon. Now, the reunion between father and son was short and not as dramatic as you'd think it is, but nevertheless, it was a very cool moment. Seeing the Straw Hats off, Dragon then encourages his son to make his dreams come true. Dragon saving Luffy may have been an epic moment, but this isn't the only last-minute save involving father and son. After all, at the top, we have...
Minato!
For our number one save in the list, it's Minato saving the Shinobi Alliance. The prolonged battle against the Ten Tails takes another turn for the worse as far as our heroes are concerned. Obito looks on triumphantly as the Ten Tails proceed to unleash a Biju Bomb that would surely end the good guys with its unparalleled power. As you'd expect, the attack breaks through multiple barriers and all the techniques that the Alliance can muster. Just as B's about to be overwhelmed, the Biju Bomb just disappears. What's happened? That can only be the work of one person. Nope, it's not Obito having a change of heart, nor is it Kakashi's intervention. The act of saving the Alliance from the powerful attack is the handiwork of none other than Minato. Who else has a knack for teleporting tailed beast attacks to other dimensions than the former Hokage? Talk about a clutch save. With Minato in tow, the battle against the Ten Tails just got a little bit more intense.
And of course, Sakura clueless
With that,
as
we
ever.
wrap up the list that
Talking about who are you?
showcases 10 more instances of last-minute saves.
You've
Nothing
been
beats
looking
the
at 'em
adrenaline
on the
rush following
mountain
such saves, right? With
all
epic
your
music and
life,
great voice
Sakura.
acting, these scenes have the potential to be
I
remembered
swear
for the
they gave
ages.
her
As usual,
some of
if
the
you're happy with
dumbest
the content,
lines.
feel
She
free
said
to
like
and subscribe
literally
for
some
more
of the
similar
dumbest
stuff.
lines.
And don't
Like,
forget to hit the bell button.
who are you?
That way, you'll be first
Naruto
in line for
literally
news
just
and
said,
updates.
"You
as
came
Vinny
on
Chief
time,
is planning
Dad."
something big in the next
Recognize
few
the
months.
face on the
Trust
mountain.
me,
I'm sure
don't want to miss it. Don't forget
I'm
to check out
sure
our sponsors, Gabe.
you saw his picture in books. I'm sure you saw his picture plastered on the walls. And yet you say, who are you? And y'all talk about Naruto being clueless? Yeah, Sakura showed her ass during that walk. But that's a good list. That's a good list. Some of them I definitely need to go ahead and watch. Fire Force, especially Fire Force and Black Clover. I need to watch that. I need to watch that. That is definitely something I need to watch. Cannot wait for the Bleach to start back up again. It needs to come back. If not, it needs to come back next year. Next year is Bleach time. Please bring it here. We are ready. But thank you for tuning in. This your boy MadeMenMelo. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. Hit a like, comment your list, comment what you thought, and I appreciate it. Peace.